Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a wet, windy, and cold George Simonian Alumni Stadium, where tonight, for the first time in 3 years, I believe, the Lions are actually in the playoffs that really count. They're in the Division 1A playoffs, taking on the Patriots of Revere, Massachusetts, in a game that we look forward to. Two teams with 3 and 4 records. Both teams coming in off victories last week where they played their way into the tournament, and Revere had to make a long ride, but I think they'll be ready to play.
They made the trek up Route 3 on a Friday night. I got to give them credit for that right off the bat, because it is a tough ride on a wet Friday night too. I agree, Bruce. As far as I can see about Revere, they have good speed on the outside with number 5. Good fullback, number 12, does well inside. I'm looking for Vecchione and Lipoli to have a good linebacker night to stop that inside run game.
Rob, the Revere Patriots have had no trouble putting points on the board. They've had some difficulty taking points away from their opponent. So I think it's imperative that the Lions get some TDs tonight.
Yeah, we talked about this over the season, and I think Chelmsford's offense especially needs to have some confidence tonight when they come out. Last week's big victory in a split session, double overtime win. I think that's got to boost some confidence. Make fewer mistakes, and keep the ball away from their hands so they can't score. And our defense, I think, is our strong suit. So, I think we'll see a pretty good game.
I should have introduced my partner. I'm sure everybody knows by now, Howie Neal and Rob Rousseau and Bruce Byam. We're happy to bring you this game tonight. We have a couple of nice interviews to bring you. One, I misidentified the quarterback and sort of the hero last week against North Andover. Ben Hooton is his name, and I called him Matt in the interview. I apologize to Ben, and let's listen to what he has to say right now. Game for Friday and then Saturday, particularly against North Andover. Talk to me about the play where you broke it for about 35 yards.
Yeah, the guy came across. I knew it was going to be a pull. And they started flowing towards John Barry, so I just took it up, and we had some good blocks on the way, and I took it for 30 yards.
John, you've had an excellent season progressing. I thought each game has gotten better for you. You seem more comfortable out there. Your reads are better, and you've thrown the ball extremely well.
Thank you. Our coaches have been really good. The offensive line has been really good, and everyone on the offense has been making plays. It's helping me out.
John, talk a little bit about tonight when we play Revere.
I know Revere's going to be a tough team. We watched film. They look good. They've won their last 3 games, and they're just hoping to get a big playoff win Friday night.
It would be an exceptionally good playoff win. I want to wish you a lot of luck, Ben. You've been a great addition, and the great thing about it is we've got you back for another season, and the future looks bright.
Yeah.
Thank you. For CHSTv, Ben Hooton, Bruce Byam. I'm going to apologize for the second time to poor Matt. It is Matt Hooton and not Ben, and I am going to remember that. These two gentlemen will help me to remember that. They pointed that out during the break, and I appreciate them doing so. The weather could be a factor tonight.
Yes, it could, Bruce. I think the Lions can hold on to the ball. Last week we turned it over quite a bit, it seemed to slow us down. And tonight it's not raining, but it is wet, it is cold, and that could be a factor. Revere has the same problem.
Yep. Rob, it's nice to be in the playoffs that really matter in MIAA football.
Yeah, well, we comment on the MIAA, I think, a little bit during our broadcast, and for a purist such as ourselves, where the old 10 or 11 games, Thanksgiving, and then if you have a good record, you go into the playoffs. But you know what? The Lions earned this. They especially earned it last week with that double overtime win. It's legit, and they're here, and hopefully their confidence just keeps shining, and they get better and better, and just run the table.
They have 3 victories, one more than they had all of last year. Our next interview is with, I will get his name correct, Kevin Hennessy, the kicker for the Lions. He is a sophomore, and he is a gentleman that has already kicked 3 field goals in this season, and I kidded with him about maybe the game winner tonight. Let's listen to Kevin Hennessy. For CHSTv, Bruce Byam, very happy to have with me right now Kevin Hennessy, kicker for the Lions. Kevin has already successfully completed 3 field goals this year. Kevin, that's got to be close to a school record.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good that, in fact, that you are a sophomore, Kevin, and we have a couple more years to look forward to. How did you get started in kicking?
I started in 8th grade, my B team, Pop Warner year, and over my freshman summer, I actually got trained by Charlie Kalenda, old kicker here.
Yes, Charlie's a legend here at Chelmsford High School and a good person to have as a teacher. Well, let's hope for a field goal to win it on tonight against Revere, and that would be a great way for us to start the playoff season.
Sure would. Yep.
Kevin, thanks so much for taking the time. I know you're busy practice schedule. You're ready to go, and we'll see you Friday night. Good luck.
Thank you.
For CHSTv, Bruce Byam, Kevin Hennessy. Thank you to Kevin. He is, I said, an interesting young man, a sophomore, and we wish him the best of luck tonight. And the next 2 years, the kicking position looks pretty solid for Chelmsford High School. Prediction time, and I want to tip my cap to Rob. Over a 2-day period, he was the closest last week, so he gets the award for the prediction that was closest to the outcome. And compliments to the Lions taking 2 bus rides in a terrible conditions down to North Andover.
Yeah, that was horrific. The rain and the lightning, and
yep.
But it all turned out correct in the end for us.
Did.
So, but for as predictions, like I said, I think the Lions' offense is going to shine tonight. I know the defense is going to shine as well. The offense will keep the ball out of Revere's hands, and they will beat them 21-14.
Your turn.
All right, I'm looking at special teams to have a factor here tonight, Bruce. I've watched film on Revere. They don't kick off very deep. We should get good field position. And on the other side of the ball, I think Kevin Hennessy will be a factor. But I'm going to predict what I did last week until I get it right. Lions 21 and Revere 20. He
is looking for a barn burner, and it could be a barn burner. I'm going to give a prediction of 17. I'm sorry, 17. I'm going to give Kevin that field goal, 17-12. The Lions are hopefully going to win this football game. I want to thank Dan Sylvia tonight, the star of our camera crew, Craig Robinson, for delivering the pizza, and tip of the cap to all the people last week who performed heroically in that miserable weather. Football coming right up. We have a great interview with Coach Johnny King, and watch that one, and then we'll have the kickoff for you. CHSTv, Bruce Byam, very happy to have as my guest this afternoon, John King, one of the defensive coaches, many-year coaches of Chelmsford High School. John, take us back how long?
Oh, geez, it must be 13, 14 years now. Goes by quick.
And you get better with every single year. John, this year is certainly different in that a whole new offensive scheme, a little bit of changes on defense. How has it impacted you?
Changes on offense, changes on defense. For the coaches, I think it's a breath of fresh air. You're learning new things, trying new things.
John, to your credit, you hit a couple of rough patches in this season. You've kept the kids alert, very focused, and very energetic in terms of wanting to continue to play.
Well, it's a great group of kids to work with. Give them all the credit. I just try to come to practice every day and keep them upbeat.
This night, Friday night, Revere.
Well, it's our first time ever hosting a home playoff game since the new system started. We went away to St. John's Prep a couple years ago, and things didn't go our way. So we're looking to turn things around this year with a win over Revere. They're very similar to Tewksbury and North Andover in their scheme. They want to run the ball, and I think that kind of fits right into what we do well.
John, I want to thank you for taking your time in a busy schedule, and I want to wish you a lot of luck tonight. Let's bring home that first playoff victory and get into the second round.
I think we'll do that. Okay. Thank you.
For CHSTv, John King, Bruce Byam.
are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore. And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
What's your reaction? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
Nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Good evening, everyone. Once again from Simonian Stadium, a wet and windy, cold night in October. The Lions have just taken the field. Revere is coming out onto their sideline, and we have a Division 1A Super Bowl. I'm sorry, not Super Bowl yet, but playoff game in Division 1A. Both teams 3-4. Revere having won their last 3 football games, so they're pretty excited. And I think, guys, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, I think Revere's probably very excited to be here. They started 0-4, and they probably didn't think that this was going to happen.
Absolutely, Bruce. I think that's nailed right on the head. They've really come back in the second half of the season and done a really good job of putting points on the board, playing good stout defense. And we'll see how they handle the road trip.
And Rob, I think Revere. I think the Chelmsford Lions might be a little bit surprised after their kind of rough road there in the middle of their season, and with a big win last week over 2 days.
Yeah, I think it's huge for them because we talked. I think right after the Drake game was a game that was very winnable, and in fact, I think most people thought it was going to be a win for them, and I think that deflated them a little bit, but they bounced right back, and they held tough against a North Andover team, and they have very good athletes in North Andover, and split game on 2 different days, and they came out victorious. So there should be a lot of energy in the field tonight.
There are the Revere captains. Number 5 is Victor Rivera. Number 11 is John D. Simone. And number 12 is Anthony DiStefano. The Lion captains, as we have identified all year long. 2, Andy Thayer, 21, Sal Lapoli, 51, Ben Jordan, and 77, Matt Dimitrov. And we'll take a look at, this is an MIAA crew tonight. This gentleman, I am not sure of his name, but we will find out for you because we have some people up in the booth tonight that are officials themselves.
I can tell you the official clock operator was Walter Nelson.
That's right. Yep. So here is the toss of the coin. Revere has won the toss. And let's see what they're going to do. Revere has won it. They are going to receive it. Oh, that's interesting. Yep. That hasn't happened too often in the past few games, and they will go on offense to start the football game tonight.
Well, I think, like you said at the beginning of our broadcast, they put points on the board. So, and their defense is suspect for letting up a lot of points. So, take the ball and see what you can do.
And that's been, I agree with you, Rob. I think if they can get off to a jump start on the Lions, they know Chelmsford has a little problem scoring with the football. So that's probably their philosophy. Try to get out on top.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bruce. They have looked pretty sharp on offense.
Yes, they have.
They don't throw the ball a lot. They execute well. A lot of double wing, little motion. Sometimes they spread. But most of it is pretty tight with Victor Rivera, number 5, is an excellent outside threat. The inside threat, number 12, Anthony DiStefano. He's a big guy, 6 feet, 235. and he runs very well. He's a good blocker. He likes to block low, so that hopefully the Lions defenders will get their hands out in front and keep DiStefano away from their legs.
We will see Kevin Hennessy kick it off right now. Rivera is back deep. And also Oscar Lopez, number 2. Rivera is number 5. He's at the top of the screen. Lopez at the bottom. Hennessy has it at the 40. And we are just about ready to go. It's nice to be in a playoff game. I said this in the pregame show, that is really a meaningful playoff game.
Meaningful and at home.
And at home. That's even better. Right. Absolutely. And we probably can complete this game tonight. We might not have to come back tomorrow. All right, here we go. Ball is blown off the tee.
I think the wind's going to be a huge factor. Huge.
I think weather is absolutely right. It's going to be a factor.
Well, the Lions are facing the wind. The wind is blowing in their faces, or in Hennessy's. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The wind is behind Hennessy. He's got the wind with him.
He does.
So I'm expecting this ball to go into the end zone.
Zach D'Angelo is holding, as you see. And it's a short kick, not far at all. Hits the turf, and that's the fumble.
And the Lions might get it. They did.
Chelmsford has recovered. That kick couldn't have worked out any better. I didn't see who got it.
Just the way I called it.
Number 19 for the Lions. That's right. Hennessy recovered
Kevin Hennessy, the kicker.
Just like they drew it up.
That's right. He wanted a do-over, so he wants that ball back.
All right, they're going to start it at the 28-yard line on offense. And that is indicative of what we might expect here tonight in terms of the ball being hard to hold on to. It's going to be difficult to throw it. And let's see who's starting at quarterback tonight. Looks like Matt Hooten.
You got it right.
I did. Got it right. Hands it to Lapoli. Big hole straight up the middle. He crosses the 25 to about the 26-yard line. To the 29-yard line, excuse me. That's a gain of 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2. Once again, Hooten calling signals. John Barry in motion. Lapoli, stop this time. Right at the 25-yard line, number 11, John D. Simone on the tackle for Revere. So the Lions need 3rd down, and they have to pick up 2 yards here.
And I think they have 2 tries to get those.
2 tries.
Yep.
They stop, they look to the sideline to Coach Kaiser. They have 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. They hand it to Lapoli. He dots through and finds a hole, and that's pretty close. I think he has the 1st down. So we're going to give him 3 yards, and it's 1st down.
Interesting, Lapoli dropped back a couple of extra yards with that formation.
He did. That's a little different.
I think they were letting him kind of pick his hole.
Yep. Good vision.
By having the extra vision, extra time to make his cut.
Ball's at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10, just underway. Opening quarter of tonight's football game. Small crowd as we would have expected. I'm sure everybody's watching at home. Lapoli again. This is a bigger hole this time. Nice job by the offensive line down to the 20-yard line. Pickup of 7.
They really have a good surge.
They did. I was just going to say they're getting off the ball very well, and Revere has a player down at the moment.
Yeah, there is an injury. You're right. On that right side of the line, is that Dimitrov, and who else is over there on the right side?
Dimitrov, Marshall.
Okay.
Dimitrov at right guard, Marshall right tackle, Mike Perez flip-flops between right end and left end. The wide receivers, Barry, Thayer. Running back is Lapoli, as we've said. And Peter McCarthy, perhaps. Number 20 is out there as his 3rd wideout.
So the Lions have gotten a break on a muffed kickoff, a short kickoff. They have taken this now, got it at the 38-yard line and picked up a couple of 1st downs.
And this is an
All
opportunity.
Lapoli.
This is excuse me, Bruce. talked over you. This is an opportunity the Lions need to capitalize and score in the red zone. They've had a hard time all season getting in from inside the 20 or in the red zone. And tonight, maybe after last week's exciting finish, they have that confidence that Rob talked about, and the Lions will finish this off with a score.
The Lions, excuse me, Rob. Just we're going to take a quick break, and we'll get back to Rob in just a moment.
Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for U.S. teens. Nearly half of all U.S. high school students aged 16 years or older text or email while driving. Each day in the United States, more than 9 people are killed in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver.
All right, the injured Revere Patriot was number 76, and that's Robert Alba, or was it 78?
78.
It's 78. Okay, and that is Gabriel Felix Martinez. He looks like a little bit of an ankle injury. Lions are second and short, and it's pretty close. Lapoli, they're going to wear him out. A lot of tacklers there. Number 83 is one of them. He's close to first down again. They're going to mark him short. It's going to be 3rd and a yard. Charles Rasso on the tackle.
That time they ran a trap, so they got an extra blocker, kind of kick out the end on Revere.
They have Matt Finn in there now. Christian Finn, rather. Uh-oh. And it's 4th down. Looked like a little mix-up. I think Hooten expected to go one way, and they maybe were going to run. I'm not sure what they were going to run, but it's 4th down now, and it's 4th and about 7.
Well, one of the things that really needs to happen when and here we see the replay.
Yep.
But one of the things you want to do is capitalize on Revere's mistake. They fumbled the kickoff, and
Right.
we really want to come away with some points.
So obviously we have made a little bit of a miscue on that 3rd and short. Hooten fires as a receiver, overthrows the receiver. Revere dodges the bullet. Lions had 3rd and 1.
And the Lions had 2 receivers very close to each other, easy to defend. It was Thayer and Brown.
And I think Coach Kaiser was just on film. I think there was a little bumping because I know Kyler Brown went down to the ground, not under his own power. I think he got bumped pretty good.
Their feet got tangled up, from what I saw here.
So an opportunity is wasted. The ball is at the 25-yard line. Revere will run its first offensive play of the night. Their quarterback is number 10, Edward Sullivan. Sullivan under center. Hands it on the counter, and that's Rivera. And he picks up about 4 on the play.
They like that play a lot. They run it often. They also try to establish number 12, DeStefano, inside.
Rivera, if he gets into space, is going to be a very difficult person to catch. He has that kind of speed. They go quickly, they go straight ahead, and that looked like kind of a
false start.
Yeah, that looked like a very unusual play. And it was so unusual that it's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Trying to catch Chelmsford out of position.
Let's go, D!
So now it's going to be 2nd and 11. Sullivan will go to the sideline each and every down to get his play from his head coach, who is Louis Ciatelli, Revere head coach. A lot of freshmen on Revere's football team. Long count.
Trap.
Sullivan hands it to Rivera. Rivera is taken down. Number 9, Vecchione, is one of the first Lions to make the stop. It's 3rd and 7 for Revere at the 28-yard line. All right, let's see what Revere does if they're in their first passing situation of the night.
Pass.
Back to pass is Sullivan. Sets up, looks, rushed out of the pocket and take it down. 87-18 for the Lions.
Slattery.
Slattery and DeCecca. Winters, I'm sorry, Max Winters.
Yeah.
So the Lions have looked really good on defense. It's going to be 4th and 13, and they should get very good field position out of this.
Howie, that was just a simple flood pass. Just roll out, send 3 guys deep, middle, and short.
Yep. If we can set the edge, we can control Revere on their running game.
John Barry is back standing at the 50-yard line.
DeStefano is the punter, number 12.
He's punting into a very strong headwind.
And he gets a short kick. Barry comes up and drops it. And the Lions get it, I do believe. Yes.
Right at the 40.
That was close.
Yeah.
I think that was good decision to try to catch it.
Yes. Yes.
But when you make a decision, you got to catch it. And he could have got some yards because
he had some
there was
room.
a little lane in front of him. So
I think he might have been looking up and looking at that lane just a little bit, and a little broken concentration. All right, the Lions are back with their second offensive series of the football game, and this time they're going to start it at the 40. Once again, the same combination of Lapoli. We have a flag, and we have
false start
on the Lions.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1st and 15, back to the 45-yard line. Actually, they're going to put it at the 46. It's hard out there tonight. It's hard to play. It's not a good night. Lapoli with a big hole, bursts up through the middle and gets very good yardage across the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Tackle by John DeSimone. It's a gain of 13 for Lapoli. 2nd and 2. And he fumbled. Oh, he caught it.
and he fumbled again, and they recovered.
And Revere has recovered the fumble. It is hard to hold on to the football.
Number 81, Badahayu.
Hey, you recovered that fumble. If we have it on replay, take a look. There's the fumble immediately. Then the
ball's on the
ground. He never did get it back.
He was chasing it.
He was chasing it. And there's number 81, who pulled it in at the 26-yard line. So back and forth we go. The Lions have shown they can run the ball up the middle, but they've got to hold on to it. And nice tackle here to stop number 12.
Yep.
Let's get
28 and Vecchione.
That's Anthony DeStefano on the ball carrier. He lost a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Is it DeStefano or DeCecca? 28 for the Lions.
Sullivan with his play. It's a sweep.
Lopez.
This is Rivera, Lopez rather. Lopez, big yardage. He got the corner, got a couple of blocks out there. And Oscar Lopez takes the ball out to the 48-yard line, 47-yard line will place it. And it's going to be 1st and 10.
Like Howie mentioned earlier, you got to set the corner. Can't let him outside.
Especially with speed.
There was a good cut block on Ben Nolan, close to being a clip, but that really helped that play develop.
Yeah.
First down of the night for Revere. Handoff, Rivera stopped. Lions plugged that gap. Vecchione on the stop.
Little counteraction there, the motion away from the play. And the other dive back filled away from the play.
2nd and 10. Ball stays at the 47-yard line. This should be a fairly quick-moving football game because neither team is very apt to throw the football or wanting to throw the football. Straight ahead, DeStefano, nothing. And a lot of Lions there to make that stop in the middle. Slattery's one of them. Vecchione again, yeah.
I mean, I think the overall strength all year of the Chelmsford defense has been that line. The line's it's tough. It's hard to get by them, and they also free up the linebackers who are very good. And they're all making 3 and 4 people on a tackle, which is what you want to see.
3rd and 8 for Revere. Long count. Toss sweep. This is Rivera to the outside. Gets the first down. Gets more. And they have gone left and right and gotten outside the Lions for 2 big first downs. That's a pickup to the
36.
Yeah, they're going to put it right at the 36-yard line. So that's about a 14-yard gallop by Mr. Rivera. He's a senior captain. So they have shown that they have enough speed to get the corner.
I think what we'll see all night is, middle,
and then
toss.
Yep. Right now they are in the eye. Rivera, the deep back. Toss to Rivera, coming this way. Cuts inside, and the Lions are there this time. Finn, Vecchione.
And Bungard, Chris Bungard, 70.
Nice job, and we have an injury.
It's number 5, Rivera, the ball carrier.
That's their star running back.
And he was testing an ankle before the game too with the coaches, so he may have had something coming in that he aggravated.
He's still down. The Lions' very, very capable trainer, Katie Shagnon, came out on the last Revere injury, and she's sort of looking like she wants to come over right now. She does a great job with all the Lions sports teams. Works a lot of hours, and very, very talented young lady. Rivera is in some pain. And they're going to assist him now. And here is our replay. Let's see if we can see what happened to him.
Bungard makes the initial hit. Follows the pulling guard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he
and
just banged
rolls
into
up on
the
his
side.
ankle,
Yeah, rolled the ankle a little bit. That's too bad because he's a senior and he's an excellent football player. He lost 2 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 12. So that has to impact Revere in terms of their offensive potency.
Number 21 is in, and sorry, no, it's not 21. I can't quite make out the number. Pass.
The pass. Sets up. Firing long. Has a receiver. And caught it. Is he inbounds?
Yes, he was caught it inbounds.
He's
and then
inbounds.
went out.
That's number 2.
Yep.
And it is Oscar Lopez, their other speed guy. Well thrown ball by Sullivan. And the Lions get burned on the pass again. All year long, it's been a problem. Here it is.
Just a jet fade route, and Sullivan dropped it in nicely.
At about the 3-yard line, it's 1st and goal for Revere. You're going to see a little bit of probably DeStefano right here. That is DeStefano. He's in for the touchdown, a 3-yard touchdown, following that brilliant pass from Sullivan to Lopez that set it up, and they break on top by a score of 6-0. Well, once again, guys, we had our chances, and Revere ends up with the points. Sullivan is going to hold for DeStefano. No, it isn't DeStefano. Number 81. Badaheyu. Ball is down. Kick is up. Kick is perfect. 7-0 in favor of Revere, and they have taken a first quarter lead with 49 seconds to go. We'll take a break.
My new mom Mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back, everyone. Revere is about to kick it off following their touchdown run of 3 yards by Anthony DeStefano. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Ronna Berman, Rob Russo, Dave Markham. We are excited to bring you this football game, and what started out to be a very good omen for the Lions turned into, unfortunately, 7 for Revere.
Now McNamara and Waheed are back deep, number 30 for the Lions. McNamara, if they look at any film at all, should not be back that deep. They're kicking into the wind. The ball's going to land somewhere around the 25.
And they kick it, squib kick it, picked up by Nolan.
Number 5.
That's Ben Nolan.
Ben Nolan, yeah.
He returns it, good field position. Nice job by Ben to pick that up on the run.
Yeah.
His first return of the season to the 45, 43 seconds to play.
Now, is that Musab usually is not in the
No, D'Angelo.
No, it's usually D'Angelo.
He's not dressed tonight. I saw him on the sideline in street clothes.
Zach.
Zach, I mean.
Musab's actually, he's a track kid, so there's some speed back there with him. So that's a good second weapon to have.
This is Kyla Brown handing off this time to same combination to Sal Lapoli. Sal gets about 5 yards on the play, takes the ball to the 48-yard line. So the Lions have switched out quarterbacks on this series.
Revere runs an 8-man front, 4 down linemen, 4 linebackers, very similar to the Lions' defense.
And given that, the Lions have still been able to penetrate it with good offensive play. Kyla Brown hesitates, stutter steps, loses a couple. That's going to end the first quarter with the Lions on the short end of a 7-0 score. They're going to have 3rd and 7 when we return. And we're going to go to break. We'll be back with second quarter action. Welcome back once again to Simonian Stadium in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. We're about to start the second quarter. The Lions are faced with a 3rd and 7. They're on the 48-yard line. This would be a nice pickup to get this first down to keep this drive alive. Brown is the quarterback. Lapoli is behind him. Could be a passing situation here for the Lions.
Revere is either in a man-to-man or they don't respect the Lions' passing attack very much because they're playing very tight.
And thrown behind McCarthy. And it's a 4th down and it's a punting situation. The Lions have only had they've only had 2 touchdown passes the entire season. They have more interceptions than they have TD passes, which is not.
That's not a good stat.
No, not a good formula.
Single receiver back deep for Revere is Lopez, number 2.
And Perez is the punter for the Lions. It's 4th and about 7 or 8. Perez hits it very poorly. This is going to bounce and roll a little bit for the Lions at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 We noticed that Mike was having some difficulty prior to the start of this game in warm-ups kicking, and that one was not a good one.
Almost looks like he's tight.
Yeah.
You know, his leg motion isn't very smooth.
Not swinging freely.
Yeah.
No.
1st and 10, Revere. Second quarter just underway. They are at the 32-yard line. Handoff on the sweep. This is Lopez. Gets to the 35-yard line. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, he's probably going to get more of the carries now,
Yes.
obviously, with Rivera out.
Right.
Still on the bench.
Rivera's right down here in front of us, as Rob said, sitting on the bench. And I'm not sure you're going to see him the rest of the night. 2nd and 7 for Revere. Lions show blitz. Sullivan looks to throw it. He's looking down the sideline again, and they're picking on Zach D'Angelo. That was intended for 81, Badahanu. 3rd and 7. And he was the only receiver that I saw.
Yeah, that was the same pattern that Lopez did on the on the previous drive against Nolan.
Revere plays its football in the Northeast Conference. They have a 3-4 record. We'll talk a little bit about their schedule as we develop tonight. Lions blitz. Sullivan is flushed out of the pocket, fires and has his man, and it is caught for the first down.
Oh, it is caught. Okay.
And that's Lopez.
Yep.
So 2 completions, both to the same guy. So that's a pickup of about 12 yards. Revere, as I said, plays in the Northeast Conference. Their wins are over Saugus, Swampscott, and Salem. They don't have an awful lot of football players on their team. Most of them are playing both ways. But they converted a crucial 3rd down situation there. And timeout or delay of game. So it's going to be 1st and 15.
Both teams guilty of making mistakes, you know, in inopportune times.
Yeah. Not at the 8th game of the season.
I was just going to comment. 8th game of the year.
Yeah.
And we're making false starts.
Yeah.
And delays.
Right.
Those you don't expect this time of year.
All right, Sullivan has his play from his coach. He has shown a good strength and the ability to throw the football.
Better than they'd shown on film.
Yes, that's true. That's what I saw. Yeah. Offset to the right. And Slattery is right there and wraps him up. Slattery did a good job.
Yes.
Busting through a big opening.
Nice job by Jack. Good penetration right away.
He's a junior, 6'2", 200, and he has gotten better as the season has gone along. He's improved every week. Now it's going to be 2nd and about 21 for Revere.
That's a big play if Chelmsford can stop them on 3rd down.
Yeah.
And this down, obviously.
Yeah, 2nd and 3rd down. Where is Lopez? The top of the screen?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
In motion.
In motion.
Back this way.
They hand it to him. He's got nowhere to go,
Yeah,
and he
nice
loses
job.
yardage.
Vecchione forced him wide, and then up
Jack
came
Gump came up to clean it up. Nice job by Jack.
Yeah.
And that's a loss of about 6 more. So it's going to be 3rd down now. They're going backwards, and this is a good sign for the Lions. The defense has done a good job.
It's got to be 4th down.
No, they had a first down. They had a penalty on 1st down, so it is 3rd.
Well, Lopez thought it was 4th down. He was the long snapper, and he was over the ball.
Oops.
He split out at the bottom of the screen again. He's single covered. They fake it right, throw it over the middle and over the head of Jack Gump looking for Lopez. It's 4th down now, Howie, and now Lopez can get over the ball.
Yeah, he was standing there wiping his hands on the towel, getting ready for the long snap, and he said, oh, wait a minute, it's just 3rd down.
Excellent job by the Lions defense. Very, very good series.
DeStefano back deep to punt.
And back for the Lions, Barry again?
Yes.
Okay, Barry is standing at his 35, 36-yard line. Good snap. And a good kick this time. Barry should catch this and return it. And he fakes out one, gets to the outside, picks up a block, and gets to the 50. Nice return by Barry, and we have a flag. Maybe a clip.
I didn't think it was a clip. The Revere players ran into each other. There wasn't a...
Maybe blocking the back, but
someone
I
on
thought
the
you're
field
right.
went down from Revere.
Yeah.
Away from the tackle out of bounds.
Okay. It wasn't the two that collided and went out of bounds.
Yeah, blocking the back by the Lions. And that's going to take the good field position from the 48, and it's going to knock it back to about the 30. Well, let's see where they take this to, about the 36. (42-yard line). 1st and 10, Chelmsford. 42-yard line. 7 minutes. 2nd quarter. And we need a score.
Matt's back at quarterback. Matt Hooten.
Hooten keeps it, runs the bootleg, runs the option, I should say, and he's taken down. Picked up about 2 on the play. And you can see the difference in the two teams as far as speed is concerned. When we run the corner, we don't have quite the quickness that they do. 2-yard pickup by Hooten. He's tossing it. He has a receiver, Barry. Barry, short gain.
We've got about 5 to go here, I think.
46, and it is going to be 3rd and 5. You're right, Howie. Maybe 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6, yeah.
John Barry on the sideline.
Slow to get up. They got a little...
Yeah, now Katie Shagnon is there checking on him. He's into the bench, and I don't know if we have a replay. I didn't see anything unusual.
He went down kind of hard. It was one of those, almost like a wrestling move where got spun and then.
That would be a blow to the Lions. He is certainly been their leading receiver this year with 23 catches, by far and away the leading receiver on the Lions team. So it is going to be a 3rd and a long 6 for the Lions. Just not able to execute. 1st down hurts them, as it has for a lot of the year. And vertical passing.
Yeah, vertical. I was just going to comment that I'd like to see some more vertical passes, and I'd like to see some more crossing passes over the middle.
Yeah.
Behind the linebackers, in front of their deep backs.
I'm sorry. What I think too is they have Kyler Brown, who probably the fastest receiver they have. They put him 1-on-1 with the corner and then overload the other side, which draws the three deep coverage away from him.
Sure.
And just throw it up to him. He's got height on the corner, and
that's what. That's how Revere got their score, or set up their score.
Just isolate and throw over the top.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back, getting ready to get back to action. We'll see if we can check out John Barry as we go along in the game. Katie Shagnon is working, taking him down to the sideline. He seems to be walking fairly well, so maybe it's not a leg problem. The Lions are 3rd and 7. Hooten sets up, looks deep, throws short, knocked down. Looking for Brown underneath. It's going to be 4th down.
kind of a delayed crossing pattern, which you mentioned, getting across the field.
Yeah, he was. It just took him a long time for Matt to find him. He was open a little bit sooner than that.
We got a great Tundra crowd over there across the way tonight, don't we?
Yes, we do.
A lot of students. Haven't had much to cheer for yet in this football game.
No,
Perez to kick it again.
Since the first series, it's been a struggle here.
Lapoli snaps it beautifully. Perez misses it totally, just totally. He almost missed that off his foot. And the ball comes to rest at the 37-yard line.
We saw him before the game started, and they were working with him. And like I said, he looked awful tight. But I mean, this might be a mental game right now. He might be overthinking the process.
Maybe it's time to give him a series where he doesn't punt the football and see if he can come back maybe later.
Well, last week in a torrential downpour with a lot of pressure on him, he punted great.
Yeah,
I think the key is don't let him think. Just snap it and have someone rush. And
we got word from the truck that John Barry possible concussion on the sideline, so we wish him the best. This is Lopez on the sideline. Lions don't let him outside this time. String it out very nicely, and he's going to lose a couple yards. This is a game that's up for grabs for Chelmsford. They can win this football game if they could put together some offensive, sustain some drives here.
Yeah, they haven't. It's been 3 and out.
Here's the replay on that.
Nice job by Finn stretching it out.
All right, it's a 2-yard loss. It's 2nd and 12. Ball is back to the 37-yard line. Lopez in motion. They're looking for him, and it's broken up. The Lions had that well defended.
Yeah, Chris Finn, again, did a nice job. I think he got a hand on the ball, or at least screened the receiver, Lopez.
3rd and 12. Let's get Revere off the field in 3 and out. Let's get the ball back and move the football. You can tell that they really depend on Lopez now that Rivera's out of the game.
Yep.
For the first time in the shotgun or the pistol is Sullivan. He gets blitzed. He steps up, avoids a rush, fires well over the head of Lopez. They didn't have anybody else again. I think he was a one-man pattern.
Yeah, and he threw it over the head of Ben Nolan, too.
Right.
There was definitely nobody out there.
Well, it was a shotgun snap, and three Chelmsford defenders were in his face by the time the ball got there.
Yeah.
Almost beat the snap to him.
Yeah.
4th down and 12. And let's see who's back. It's D'Angelo this time. John Barry on the sideline. And the punter is DeStefano. Good snap. And a high, short kick. Lions should get away from this one. Went out of bounds. Somewhere around the 40.
No, he's going to mark it up. Yep.
Yeah, just about the 40-yard line, maybe the 39. So Chelmsford will start it at the 39. 1st and 10. Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, Dave Markham, and a great crew bringing you this football game on a tough night. And it is Hooten at quarterback. Lapoli with a hole, jumps over a couple of guys, takes it to the 44-yard line. Pick up of 5.
It's a good
start.
first down start.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Helps the.
Kyler Brown comes to this side along with Andy Thayer to the your far side, our near side. Pass is incomplete, badly underthrown.
Yeah, that was.
Looking for McCarthy, but not even close. That one was kind of almost was shot-putted.
It was.
Not
it
really
was
thrown.
It was not a good.
Maybe
I don't know if
lost
the ball
grip.
slipped. Yep,
Yeah.
I was going to say the ball slipped out of his hand.
3rd and 5. We've been there before.
Yeah. I'd hate to think how many times in the 8 games that we've been 3rd and 5.
Yeah. Lapoli gets very, very little. Maybe a couple. It's going to be 4th. Will the Lions go here? It's going to be 4th and 3.
I'd like to see a fake punt.
Punt team, and this could be a fake. And who's the punter? I don't think it's Perez.
I think they're wondering who it is.
Yep. Someone is coming in late. And they may need a timeout. Chris Bungard, I think, is the backup punter. And he probably didn't realize that they were making a switch.
Yeah.
So the Lions have taken their first timeout of the first half. First one in the football game, I believe.
Flag is blowing straight out, and he's punting into the wind. Kick it away from the receiver, get some bounce.
And it is Chris Bungard, number 77, who will attempt the kick. He's a junior, 6', 245.
I don't know if he's...
Just handle it now.
Yep.
Catch the ball. He did. And he really nails this one. This is a very good kick. Good bounce to the 22-yard, 21. So this has been a developing into a North Andover game, a series of punts. That's what we're seeing on both sides. But Revere has the lead.
Yeah, that's 5 punts in a row, so it's been a
punt fest.
A punt fest.
Sullivan again, under center this time.
This is Revere's deepest start.
Straight ahead handoff, just dragging him down here.
Stefano.
Stefano had some
Slattery and Costa.
And Gump adding a little extra.
Excellent first down yardage. That's 7 yards. It's 2nd and 3. Ball quickly out to the 28-yard line. Don't need a calculator to really keep the yardage for either team tonight so far, except for that one pass. DeStefano again for the first down.
There's a definite tell with DeStefano. He has a lot of weight forward when he's going to be going straight ahead.
Bungard on the tackle. To the 32-yard line. Let's change that. Let's make it the 33 or 4-yard line. Right in between. So that was a good little power series by Revere there. Lions pack it in tight. They give it to Costa on the outside. And he gains...
That's Lopez, right?
Lopez, I'm sorry. Yes, Lopez. And he got 5. Out to the 37. Revere's starting to put together a little bit of offensive surge here now. Clock is ticking along and coming down to the 2:30 mark. Sullivan to throw it, sets it up, and it's incomplete. Better coverage that time. Once again, looking for Lopez deep. It's 3rd and 5.
And it seems like each team is disrupting their run game with a pass.
Yeah.
And then,
I was amazed at that point. Why?
Yeah, Stefano has picked up some good chunks of yardage.
Yep.
And
They had
between
plenty of timeouts.
Same with Napoli on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good point, Rob. You know, sometimes you don't need to throw it. Let's see if they throw it here. They have about 6 yards to go. 5 or 6 for the first down. Back to pass it is Sullivan. Looks to the side, and it's completed for the first down.
Lopez.
And Lopez threw out a bullet. D'Angelo in the tackle. First down. They have the ball at the 48-yard line. Coming down to the 2-minute warning.
They set that up by sending Lopez deep to loosen up Nolan, and then they hooked it up in front of him.
Right.
Little square in.
Yep. Very good strategy. Well designed.
Pass.
Sullivan inside. Caught. Number 81 is
Travis
Badahanu. He pulls it in. He's a sophomore. And they have taken timeout, has Revere. 9-yard pickup with 1:31, and they took a full timeout. So Revere, I think, pretty essential. The Lions stopped them here, I would say. They do get the ball to start the second half, but once again, we are only averaging 14 points a football game, and through 8 games, we've only scored, through 7 games, only scored 102 points. There's the Lion huddle. There is Coach Kaiser.
133.
How are we having a little fun with Coach O'Keefe?
Coach O'Keefe, who's he's actually on the sideline tonight.
Yeah,
they have an official timer.
They brought in the A-team tonight.
They brought the A-team in.
That's what we are going to tell Mike. Mike is the A-team, though. Handoff straight ahead, close to first down yardage.
Nice tackle
on the
there
bottom
by
of that is Napoli.
Yeah.
And it's
short.
And they're not taking time out. They probably will if they, they are going to take time out now.
I think they're going to measure.
Measure.
Yep. So the officials are going to take time out. 1:23. This is a crew assigned by the MIAA. They also assign a clock operator to this football game. And it looks like a first down.
Yeah, by the nose.
It is, yeah, by the nose.
By the nose.
All right, with 1:23 to go, this clock should start unless they call timeout. They should be right at the line of scrimmage as soon as they set the chains. And it starts. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Sullivan fires deep. Uh-oh. I thought that one had potential.
Yeah.
Badahanu covered by Mr. Ben Nolan.
Ben Nolan, yeah. Number 5, yeah.
Second and 10. It looked like Ben had kind of turned around a little bit, and I thought the ball might be just over his head.
Yeah, if they had the receiver faded toward the sideline, I think he would have been in good catching position.
Second and 10. Clock is the opponent here right now for Revere. Lions show blitz.
Pass.
They come. And we have a flag, and I think they were offside. Oh, legal motion.
Yeah.
Lions
Lopez.
kind of foxed them into that.
Yeah, Lopez jumped the gun.
Yep.
Which tells me he was probably primary receiver.
One would think from
One
that.
would think
so. He probably is on this play, too. Second and 15. Ball is back to the 47-yard line.
He's getting...
Sullivan, sideline, over his head. Yeah, that was a catchable ball.
Yeah.
But it's third and 15 now.
Third down.
That was well designed also.
I
They
like
were looking
the process.
to step out of bounds.
Yep, step out of bounds and just take half of it. They didn't want to.
Yep.
To give it a workable third down, but now they have a 3rd and 15 where they were hoping to have a 3rd and 8 or 7.
Sullivan is a senior quarterback.
Lopez in the slot to the near side.
Looking that way, firing that way, caught, and he gets away. And he's going to take this all the way for a touchdown. And he does. There are no flags, and they have just hit a 48-yard touchdown pass. And that could be a really big touchdown for Revere. Here it is on replay.
Yeah, just a little out route by the slot. Sullivan threw it right on the way.
You see over pursuit by
two guys overran him, and nobody to clean it up. Hanu on to try to add the 14th point for Revere High School. And they are doing this without their best running back. Lopez has been a tremendous force. Kick up and good. 14-0 with 52 seconds to play in the second quarter. And 2 big pass plays are the difference in this football game.
Yeah, and Revere is throwing the ball very well.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Patriot book.
The Lions are ready to receive the kickoff of Badahanu with only 53 seconds to play, and they Revere Patriots have taken a 14-0 lead. And they did it on a 48-yard touchdown pass from Sullivan to Lopez. Short kick. Fielded by, is that McNamara? D'Angelo, okay. He takes it back to the 35-yard line where the Lions will get a couple of shots here before halftime. And speaking of halftime, I think the Chelmsford High School band has departed the premises, unless I'm mistaken. I don't see them anywhere. Do you guys?
No, now that you mention it.
So I think we may have no band performance at halftime tonight.
That's because your lips stick to the brass instrument, so you can't play properly.
That's true. Yeah. Sweep. Kyla Brown cuts inside. Does a pretty good job, close to first down yardage. Lions need to take a timeout here. And they do. So Chelmsford has taken a timeout. That's they're not saying first down, but it's about a foot away from the marker. So a gain by Kyla Brown out to the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. Lions have time for 2 or 3 plays here.
Well, they'll get the first down. The clock will stop. Move the chains. Hopefully they won't take a lot of time waiting for the to get off the play after the first down.
How important is speed in sports?
Can't teach it.
No, that's right. Can't coach it, can't teach it. Hooten firing deep, looking for a receiver. Has his receiver. Brown catches it. That nice catch by Brown at the 35-yard line. 27 seconds to go.
He's not out of bounds, so this will start.
All
as soon
right,
as
the
they set
clock
the
is going to
change.
start. They need to spike this. Go up and spike it. Clock is started. Looked like Sal might have been in motion there. Excellent catch on the sideline. That's McCarthy?
That's McCarthy, yes.
Okay, another pickup close to first down yardage. Lions are moving the football. Revere's giving them a little bit, and the Lions are taking it. This is a 9-yard pickup. They are at the 25-yard line with almost 19 seconds to play. And did they take a timeout, or
I
did
think
Revere?
they're going to measure, which.
Okay, another measurement.
That helps.
Got to get it into Kevin Hennessy land here.
Yes, I think going into the half with some points.
Yeah, and then getting the
Right.
ball
Key,
back
yeah.
Right.
would be very, very helpful. This
Get
one
us-
is short.
Shy. Just get
How
as
many
close
inches?
Get as close as you can, because the wind is
Yeah, you do. You
very,
need to get closer.
very strong. So Kevin does have a good leg, but there's the band. Bruce just came out.
Okay, the band is back.
You,
They have good for them. A lot of courage. I knew they weren't going to sit inside. Toss complete. Perez, get out of bounds.
Call
Got
timeout.
to the 18-yard line.
Whoa!
Oh, don't throw that. Don't throw that. Block. Penalty on the Lions. This is going to be after the play. Oh, my goodness.
All right, here's the replay.
Here it is.
It'll be first down, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
they'll knock it back 15.
Perez Mike should have kept right on going out of bounds.
Yep. And here
Here's
comes
a-
the block.
You don't see it; it'll be right off screen. But
Yeah.
that was the block.
Well,
Even I would have thrown that flag.
Well, me too. I totally agree. The ball is now way back to the 34-yard line. It'll be first and 10, but at the 34, we only have 11 seconds to go.
no.
And how many times can you say crucial mistakes?
Yeah, it's they're not thinking.
No.
They're not thinking.
There are hustle mistakes, and there are
Yep.
plays that you just have to know you can't make. All right. It is first and 10 at the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Check that. And maybe time for two plays. Brown is at the bottom of the screen.
Should be first and 20. It's only first and 10, huh?
Yeah, it's first and 10 because that play came after the
Yep.
It's dead ball.
Dead
Right.
ball.
and Revere's going to take timeout. They're going to make sure they have the formation covered. Don't want to give up an easy one here. "30-second timeout. And Ben Hooton has heated up a little bit
Or Matt.
in this drive. Matt Hooton has heated up a little bit.
Did
in
you know
this drive.
someone named Ben Hooton in
I
the
don't know.
There must
bygone
have-
days? or-
Must
I
have
must
been
have.
a class.
Firing deep. Oh, good thrown. Incomplete. Not bad place.
I thought it was catchable.
Yeah, McCarthy, I think it hit him on the hands.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It wasn't McCarthy.
Fair.
I think it was fair.
There,
He
two,
was
not
overly
20.
concerned. If you see the replay, he's overly concerned with the defender.
Yeah,
Just
here-
you and the ball. Just
Yep.
forget about the
Here
defender.
it is right here.
Kind of hand chucking. Just go up with both hands.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yep. All right, probably last play, first half. Firing. Perez is wide open, and it's intercepted by number 7. And that is Jonathan Murphy. Right through the hands of Perez. That'll end the first half. The Lions are down by 14 points. And let's hope the band comes through with another great performance. Here it is on replay.
Matt did a good job of looking off the receiver.
He did. A little bit high.
Yeah.
Catchable, though.
Yep. it probably would have ended the half anyway.
Yeah.
So the Lions will go to the locker room on the short end of a 14-0 score. We'll be back after the show, halftime Chelmsford High School Band.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Find me one. What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Hey, it's Ava and this is Tess from Do Your Selfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear. Like this old pile of t-shirts. It's not garbage, it's actually a new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
Welcome back to start the second half, everyone. Bruce Beim, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Dave Markham. The Lions are going to receive the second half kickoff. They are down by 2 scores, and they really need to take this drive and do something with it. 2 big pass plays have been the difference in this football game, and Revere has a 14-0 lead. Guys, I think we agree that this is an essential drive for the Lions.
Yes, it is. McNamara and
D'Angelo.
Wahid back deep, number 30.
Oh,
And
it is 30. Sorry.
We need to get a good field position and then have a good drive and a score. It's very critical, I think, that we score in this possession.
Kickoff looked like they were offside, and it's going out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yep.
I thought they were offside anyway.
I agree.
The kicker was Badr Hanu, and Chelmsford will get it at the 35. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, they marked it out at the.
Do you have the option of making them kick it again? Is that true now?
I believe so.
I'd make them kick it again. I
thought you could kick it again and take 5 yards.
Right. You thought they'd kick it from the 35, and that's, we're in agreement here that they can. The Lions can make them do that.
Yeah,
They're not going to. I don't understand that.
Just so we can take the advantage of a possible return.
And it's at the 30. We could have gotten this field position any time.
Yep.
1st and 10, Chelmsford at the 30-yard line. Lapoli comes across to the 34-yard line. Be 2nd and 6.
Poli's runs on first down have been good results.
Very good. Yeah. Yes, he had a very good first half.
Yeah.
Matt Hooten, the quarterback, hands it to Kyler Brown, and he is just snuffed. Number 12, that is DeStefano,
linebacker.
Had a great game. There's a loss of 6. It's going to be 3rd and 10, and that pickup of for the first down is in doubt here. Stoppage and referees stopping it for some reason.
Yeah, it's 3rd.
Congrats to the Chelmsford High School Marching Band. Once again, an outstanding bad weather performance. Haven't missed this year. They've been terrific. Hooten gets a call from the sideline. Offset to his left is Lapoli. Looks to fire, does fire, looking for Brown, and it's almost intercepted. He threw into double coverage. And
knocked
it's
down
3
by
and out.
Lopez.
3 and out for the Lions. And that was certainly not the start that we wanted to see. Bungard will be on to punt it to Lopez.
Pass is broken up by number 2, Oscar Lopez.
Lopez will be standing at the 37-yard line. Bungard kicking it from about the 20.
They definitely have a return on.
Good snap. And a nice high kick. It's going to stop at, comes across the 45, 2 stops right at the 45. So this great field position, and I didn't understand, once again, the option, if they had that option, and you guys are telling me they did, why they didn't make them re-kick. First possession, second half, the Revere Patriots. First time the Lions have ever played Revere. So we have a big rivalry built up with them.
Right.
Number 10, Sullivan, is their quarterback. He hands it straight ahead to DeStefano. DeStefano is taken down by Lapoli. Gain of 4.
I checked with the local official about the re-kick, and we had the option of the re-kick, so the coaching staff must have opted to take the ball.
Sure. Well, we'll have to ask them about that this week. You can do that, Howie.
Yeah, all right.
2nd and 6. In the pistol, Sullivan rolls, looks, fires. It's intercepted.
By Finn.
By Finn. He's down the sideline, has a convoy.
Has a blocker.
Cuts to the 20, and he stayed outside. He had that. It was to the 14-yard line, and great job by Christian.
We have a flag on the 40.
And it's coming back. I hope we have a replay. I'd like to see it. The Lions will get the football, I think.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
after the catch. Here's a replay.
Here's the replay.
Okay.
Nice extension by Christian to get up and bring this ball down.
Now let's see if we can see the block. Everything's
right
good. Oh,
there.
there it was.
Yeah, he needs to stay right there and stay on the outside.
So Christian Finn picks off the pass. The Lions are in good field position this time at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. They would have had it at the 18-yard line. So that's a penalty that's...
Now, before we get started, I hope they realize the Revere's football is on the field down there in the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it's
okay.
One of the Lions just picked it up. Keep it. Brown in motion. Lapoli nice fake by Brown. By Hooten. Hooten takes the ball for good yardage, about 7 yards to the 41-yard line.
Nice read there by Matt. Had Kyler Brown as his option, his pitch back, but did a nice job of keeping the ball and picking up good yardage.
Gives it to the sledgehammer. Lapoli comes across for the first down. They're going to spot this one at the 36-yard line. Lions need to continue to move quickly, though. Keep the drive moving. Lapoli stopped at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard.
Too much penetration there by the Revere defense.
And Revere defense number 68 on the stop, Gianni Hill. 2nd and 10. Can't stall out here now. We need to take advantage of a turnover. And they're certainly keying on Lapoli. I think the Lions will throw it on this down. They toss it to the side. It's caught, and that's there. Nice pickup.
Looks like almost the first down.
About 7 or 8 yards. They're going to place this at the 32-yard line.
About a yard to go?
Yeah, you're right, Howie. It's 3rd and about a yard. 9-yard pickup. Ooh, high snap. Lapoli breaks through. He's in the open. Needs to beat one guy. Stays on his feet. And he's got it into the end zone for a 27-yard touchdown. And the Lions convert the Christian Finn interception into a touchdown. And that was what the Dr. Markham ordered.
Wait, he's a doctor?
Oh, I think so. He plays one on TV.
He plays one on TV.
We talked about this at halftime, though. You know, the type of offense with Lapoli hitting the hole the way he did in the first half, and he was getting good yards. And I happen to say, if he keeps that up, he'll find that seam, and he can bust a long one. And I think that's the longest run
for a touchdown
this
year.
Yeah.
Yes, rushing touchdown. Matt Hooten to hold for Hennessy. Kick is up. The kick is
no good.
No good. Oh, that's a heartbreak.
They had some real pressure.
Yeah. Kevin Hennessy misses. And it's a 14-6 football game. It's still a one-score game, though, but the Lions need to get that ball right back and keep the momentum going. So Hennessy will kick it off, and hopefully the Lions can play that good, strong defense. We're going to break. We'll be right back.
Pitching wedge.
Yeah, there you go.
Goskowski disease.
Yeah, yeah.
And don't let it get in your head, Kevin. Let's
All
have a
right,
good
the Lions
kick.
are back. We are back, I believe. And Kevin Hennessy will kick it off. Kicks it high kick to the 15-yard line. And straight ahead is Lopez. Takes it to the 33 or 4-yard line. First and 10, Revere. Defense, I don't think Revere will put the ball up in the air real quickly now. And they are at the 34. 7 minutes, 8 seconds, as you can see on the screen. Lions trail by a score.
Let's hope the offense's success now can kind of rejuvenate the defense, because the defense has been doing a great job all night.
Yes, they have.
Blitz. Lopoli backs out of it to the outside. Nice job by Finn on the outside.
Good job.
Nice tackle to Stefano. Finn did a great job to keep that one from getting outside. Loss of a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Once again, Christian Finn has had an excellent football game on defense.
Jack Slattery was able to set his edge and force DeStefano wide.
Sullivan into the huddle with the play. Got to find Lopez here now. He's come to the top of your screen. He's in the slot. He's in motion. They throw it to him. That's a lateral. He has good speed. He gets out of bounds.
Picked up about a yard, maybe not even.
Yeah, that's Finn again to run him out of bounds. Wow. That's North Andover's Darren Watson. We were a week late on that one. He picked up just about a yard. You're right. It's 3rd and 10.
I believe this is a big third down play.
Not the biggest yet, but this is a big one. You're right.
On a scale of
Not the play of the game,
Not
certainly.
the play of the game yet.
Okay, I look for Lopez.
Sullivan's looking for him, and he's down at the 40.
Caught on the 40.
And it's not a first down. It's missed by about 4 yards, 5 yards. It's going to be 4th and 5.
Batahayu on the catch.
And the defense did its job.
Yeah.
There is the Revere coach with the baseball cap on backwards, Louis Ciatelli. 4th and 5. Back deep, D'Angelo. DeStefano to kick it.
He has the wind with him.
Need a bad snap here. Oh, perfect snap. And a good kick.
Returnable.
D'Angelo needs to cover it. And boy, oh boy, my heart's in my throat every time we try to field a punt, I have to admit. We got the ball at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see if they can move it down the field again.
Johnson 1st and 10 on their own 27.
James Cayusis covered that kick. I have not seen, obviously, John Barry back in the football game, so I'm sure that he's being watched and evaluated. Motion is Brown. And we have a flag. And wow, a home run was just about to happen. Grand slam home run.
And what do we have for penalty?
Motion.
Got to be motion. 1st and 15. I didn't see which player moved. But that's either the 3rd or 4th motion penalty we've had in this game tonight.
I'm going to err on caution and go with 3, Bruce.
I think you're right. I think you're right. 5:15 to play. Brown in motion again. Lopoli with the football. And picks up about the 5 yards that they lost on the penalty. It's going to be about 2nd and 10. Salas had some about 6 yards. Salas must have some good yardage here in this football game. This is, blasted down is Hooten.
Yep, by Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez just picked him off, but a good gain. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
I don't think Matt was kind of excited. He had such a big hole.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hey, look at all this room.
Yeah. That's right. Turn on the Jets, Matt.
Where did that truck come from? Lapoli, big hole, first down across the 40-yard line. And the Lions are on the move here.
4:23 in the third quarter.
Plenty of time. That was nice to overcome the 1st and 15. 96 yards for Mr. Lapoli. Compliments of Runner. He's going to try to add to it, and he does. Comes up to the 49-yard line. Pickup of 3 or 4. We'll give him 4, almost 5.
Almost 5.
Now he's at 100.
Now he's at 100. Nice addition there, Mr. Russo.
I had a good teacher.
That was good. Lions doing this on the ground for the most part. And Lapoli again. He's ripped there. Lions are ripping holes now in the defense. Oh, that could have been a flag right there, too. Sal's a little frustrated. He was wrapped up and thrown to the ground.
Right.
First down yardage.
Good job by the offensive line. They
Yes.
are ripping up some holes there.
They're running a lot of traps with this, which I like to see. I like to see the pulling linemen and really opening some good holes.
To the 45-yard line, the Lions into Revere territory. And we're going to call timeout. Yeah, something Coach Kaiser sent in a signal and it did not get obeyed. So he is not a happy man right now. Lions sideline. I wonder if Revere playing both ways both ways would be all the time. Might be having a little bit of an impact on them right now.
Maybe. I think the Chelmsford timeout was because I think
there's the Tundra. Go ahead, Howard.
I think Sal Lapoli was tired from his runs and he missed the signal. He probably should have been to the left of Hooten and he stayed on the right side, and that's what.
Understandably so.
Yeah, I think.
1st and 10 at the 45.
There's Sal. He's on the left side now.
Once again, Brown comes in motion. Lapoli with the ball. Burst through and he fumbled it. And I think Revere has it. He had picked up about 6 or 7 yards, and Revere has stopped the Lions on this drive. Unfortunately, Sal has had such a great game, and let's check our replay.
Edabello, number 33, is the fellow that Revere played that recovered the fumble. Here's the replay.
Here it comes.
Sal cuts right at us, and then the ball bounces out.
Yeah, unfortunate the turnover, and that's what Revere had. I don't think they were going to stop Chelmsford. It's 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Once again, we'd like to get a turnover and get the ball back ourselves. Lopez in motion. They dropped it. He did.
Sullivan picked it up, but was tackled right away. So
He
no
did.
gain.
I think he did drop the ball, and then he
Yes.
got tackled immediately. Nice job by Max Winters. No gain. 2nd and 10.
Max has been very steady in there in the middle. We don't see him a lot. He's clogging up the middle. And
Revere taking their time between plays. Lopez was just talking to the official, the referee. Something was on his mind. Handoff, straight ahead, good yardage. That is DeStefano. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Pick up 7 yards. DeStefano straight ahead. Ball is at the 40, just over the 45-yard line. This might be even a bigger third down, Rob, than the last one. Yeah,
I think you're right.
Dave pointed that out quicker than all of us.
Yeah. This is a big third down.
DeStefano, he's close. I think he has it.
Yeah, quick count, jumps it a little bit on their heels.
Yep. And they're taking a good look. They're going to, say first down. So they take it with every first down, 2 or 3 minutes come off the clock.
It's a good thing they called it a first down because the chain crew had already started moving.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, but it's a Chumsik guy holding it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make sure it is a first down. I think you're going to see Mr. DeStefano quite a few more times in this drive. Again, and he's drilled at the line of scrimmage this time.
Yeah. Picked up about 2.
And the tackle check.
Picked up 3.
Yeah. Pick up 3, second, 7. Coming down to the end of the third quarter. Rapidly moving third quarter. Back to pass. Sullivan over the middle, and it's incomplete, broken up. Nice play by Gump.
Yeah, Jack Gump, nice job. Came in over the top and knocked that away.
Yeah, we've stopped the clock, and we've got another third down situation here. That pass was intended by John DeSimone, but it was incomplete.
That was his first
target.
First target.
Yeah. You think they'll throw it again, guys?
Yes.
They have pretty good field position. A punt would push the Lions back, so they probably will throw it again.
I'm going to go with Lopez on a fade. Right here at the top of your screen.
Back to pass. He's rushed out of the pocket. They got to him.
Oh,
Almost picked off. Great job. Was that Bungard?
Yes.
Bungard slammed Mr. Sullivan, and the Lions have stopped Revere. They will get the ball back, provided we can handle this punt.
Back deep for the Lions, D'Angelo. Zach D'Angelo, number 6.
26 seconds showing on the scoreboard clock. D'Angelo is at his 20.
He moved up a little bit. That's perfect right there.
DeStefano to punt it. A little bit of a high snap. Whoa, Lions almost got there. And this is going to be a great kick. This is going to go to the inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line.
I'm not sure why that wasn't blocked.
I don't know how they missed it either. If we could see that one, I'm not sure if we can, but boy, that looked like it was definitely.
I think they were a matter of alligator arms there.
Well, afraid of
roughing,
the punter, yeah.
you know. And you know what?
We know that. Yep. Here's the Lions sideline. Lenny Rapone with the white hat. That's the back of Sal Lapoli. Lions coaching staff, great bunch of guys, work hard.
74, Ryan Gamer.
All right, let's see what the Lions can do here with the football at the 10-yard line, 13-yard line. They can give it, they should have given it to Brown. Unfortunately, they got nothing out of that. That will run the clock out in the third quarter. And a loss of a yard. That was Hooten that kept the ball. So we're going to start the fourth quarter with the Lions down by a score of 14-6.
It looks like we got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah, we do.
Say.
Yeah. We will take a break. Be back with fourth quarter action.
My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Come out with a win.
Bruce Baum, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronald Berman, Dave Markham from a kind of foggy, drizzly, cold Simonian Stadium with the Lions having the football, faced with a 2nd and 11. They're at about the 12-yard line. Just starting quarter number 4. Lapoli straight ahead, spins and gets taken down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 8. Lions need to be careful if they throw it here.
Caitlin McGowan. Caitlin Pearson. Bridget Wetmore.
Long count. Hooten's screen underneath. It's caught by Perez, and he stays on his feet. A tough guy to bring down. Takes it out across the 30. A conversion on 3rd down by the Lions.
Nice job by Mike Perez there to hang on to the ball and pick up the 1st down. A crossing route, wide open.
Did a great job getting to the 1st down mark and then some.
Yeah. Kept
Boy,
his
did he
balance
ever.
there.
He picked up 10 on his own, I think, there. The Lions are out of a big hole. 1st down. Lapoli with a hole. Bursts across the 50. The 40.
Just
Lopez,
go.
keep going. He's at the 30, the 25-yard line. Huge pickup by Lapoli. And the Lions are in business at the 15. Where are they putting this one? 15-yard line.
15.
Here's a replay.
Here it is. Look at the hole he got.
Here's the replay.
Good cut, and then just go.
Yeah, just keep on going. He had Lopez, had the angle on him, but...
Yeah, Lopez was the one guy.
Yeah.
And a big hole for the Lions. The offensive line doing a yeoman's work. Lapoli blasted down. Straight ahead, nothing. That was one maybe you could pull it out and take it yourself.
That's a quarterback ISO.
Right.
Give Lapoli a blow on that play.
Kiosis, the tackler. It's a loss of 2. It's 2nd and 12. And
Chelmsford's taking a timeout, yeah.
Timeout, Chelmsford. 9:39 to play. There is the Chelmsford sideline, the huddle, with their coaching staff, which consists of Mike Marshall and Johnny King, Pat Hickey, Mike Bernazzani, Sal, and Mike Lapoli. Athletic Director Scott Moreau. Let's see if the Lions can overcome a little bit of a non-play on 1st down. They are at the 15-yard line, at the 16 now. 2nd and 11. Lions are ready. Revere is still huddled around their coach. Chelmsford has shown some spunk in the second half. The offensive line has done a good job. They need to deliver one more drive here. Hooten has Brown in motion. Gives it to Lapoli. Short gain on the play. Gets it to about the 12-yard line. Pickup of a couple. It's going to be 3rd down. And we'll call it 9. Passing down?
No.
Lapoli straight ahead to the outside. It's a foot race. Cuts back, and he's close. Touchdown. He took it in from 13 yards out. Sal Lapoli with the touchdown. For him, that is his. He has 8 touchdowns now on the season. The Lions, of course, are going to go for 2 here.
Nice cut, right? This cut back right here is the one that gets them to score.
McCarthy doing a great job throwing a block.
Yep.
And the Lions are lining up to go for the crucial 2-point conversion with 9 minutes to play. They have come back. Need to complete it. Lapoli, no. Nothing. Matt needs to tuck that and keep it. So they have come up short on the 2-point conversion, but they're right where they want to be, and we're going to take a break, come back with the kickoff. Fourth quarter excitement here at Simonian Stadium, where the Lions have scored the last 12 points to trail only by 2. They are kicking it off with plenty of time left in this football game, and the field is sort of tilted in the Lions' favor the last few drives. That was a 88-yard touchdown drive, I believe.
I believe it was. We started on the 12.
Yep.
You guys are good at math.
We are.
I had a long time. I had a break to think about it. Hennessy kicks it off.
We need
it's
a
good
turnover
deep
right here.
kick, and it's dropped. It's on the ground. Picked up, and the Lions pin number 13, the ball carrier, and that's Jeremiah Miniweather. Pinned him deep. And they're going to put this one at the
11?
It's close to the 11.
They have. They put the 10 up on.
Yeah.
Oh no, they haven't put anything up. Yeah. The 11. Yes.
Okay, 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line for Revere. Now
tough to see
for the
down
turnover. Yeah, we don't have that center booth.
This is when we need that center booth.
1st and 10, Revere. Long discussion in the huddle. All right, Sullivan is the quarterback. Souza in motion. Inside hand. Fumble.
And the
Fumble.
Lions
I think
recovered.
the Lions have it.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. The Lions have turned this thing around, and it's Slattery with the football.
Jack Slattery.
Jack Slattery with the football. There's a Revere player down on the ground. Now he's getting up.
Right. Thought we had a replay.
That play had a little bit of problem on the handoff.
Well, they've been running it all night. That's their fullback trap.
Quick trap.
Quick fullback trap, and
Yep.
there was such penetration, and it disrupted the handoff.
All right, 1st and 10 for the 1st and goal. Is it inside?
First and
It
goal
is.
at
It's
the
1st
9.
and goal at the 9. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line for the Lions. Lapoli inside
about the
the
7.
9, couple yards, about the 7. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's the fumble.
No, that's the touchdown.
Yeah, that was Sal on the TV.
Which is still a good replay.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's-
is.
No problem watching that
No
all
problem
night
watching
long.
that. Let's see one right here. Let's see one for real.
Brown in motion.
There's Sal.
He's close.
Very close. About the 2.
Yeah, that's
Looking
inside
at
the
the-
5.
Maybe closer.
Oh, that's
Where are
the
they
far.
going to put it? At the 1.
Is that the goal? That's the goal line.
Yeah, look at that camera shot right there.
Craig.
3rd and goal at the 1. Get 1 yard, Chelsea.
Linebackers are coming.
Get 1 yard.
And Hooten on the carry, he put
And
it
he
in.
is in for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's extended his hand.
Matt
extended
Hooten
the
for
ball.
the touchdown, the go-ahead score for the Lions.
Broke
And
the
for
plane.
Hooten,
Nice read.
his
Yep.
first touchdown of the season.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. Fake it and keep it.
Here's the replay.
Nice job by Matt. He keeps it
There's
there.
the fake.
And I
There's
like the way he extends. If you see the end of it, can't quite see it from that angle, but he did extend the ball across the plane.
So the Lions have scored 18 points in a row. Kevin Hennessy on to try to get the 19th point. And timeout, Chelmsford? I think they might go for 2 here. I think that was maybe why the timeout was taken.
What does the chart say, Howie?
The chart says ahead by 6, you kick. We're ahead by 4, right?
Right.
We go for 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Go for 2.
Because that's frosting. Because then now they need to score a touchdown.
Yeah. But quite honestly, they have to score a touchdown now anyway.
Yeah.
So whether you kick it or 2,
Yeah.
We were kind of down in the booth here at halftime, the 3 of us, and Mike O'Keefe came in and
gave us a pep talk.
Michael gave us a pep talk, and he told us, hang in there. We know the Lions will come back. And boy, did he ever right.
Except after the first series when he came in and said, I think I'm going to change my prediction.
That's right, he did.
All right, here we go. 2-point conversion. Toss. Outside. Oh, broken up. All right, the Lions are up by 4. They've scored 3 TDs. We have 7 minutes, 57 seconds to go, and we're going to take a break, a happy break.
Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for U.S. teens. Nearly half of all U.S. high school students aged 16 years or older text or email while driving. Each day in the United States, more than 9 people are killed in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver.
Bruce Prime, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Dave Markham from Simonian Stadium in Chelmsford, where the Lions have stormed back with 3 second-half touchdowns to take an 18-14 lead.
Kevin wants to kick this to the off defensive right. Yep.
And
kick.
Kevin kicked it. Good, solid kick, and through the hands. Can't find the ball.
Through the hands of the
Now they're
Stefano.
going to pin him deep. And once again, they're pinned way back.
22, Kevin Garcia.
Yes, Mr. Garcia.
And number 51, was that Ben Jordan? Yep.
Good coverage by the Lions. Good kick by Hennessy. Nice deep, high kick. The ball is once again back at the
I think it's a
10.
9 again.
Yeah, just inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they put it at the 9.
So a long way for Revere to go. The Lions certainly would like to pin them back one more time. We're rooting for a 3-and-out here.
Keep an eye on Lopez as a receiver.
They're dropping back. They're looking to pass and hit. Wow. Let's see if we can see who the hitter was on that play. Sullivan was banged.
Walking, I can't quite.
Maybe if we get that replay.
Ben Nolan had great coverage on
Lopez.
On Lopez, yeah.
Here it comes. Thank you, Tom.
Here's the replay.
Vecchione.
Yeah, Vecchione.
Vecchione on the stunt. Well done.
2nd and 10 for the Revere Patriots.
That's exactly the type of pass you expect out of the end zone. It's kind of a safe pass, and
yep.
If you hit it, it really gets you out of the hole.
In the pistol is Sullivan. Gets the snap. He keeps it himself. He rolls to his right. Looks. He's going to keep it. And nice job by Sullivan. He took it to the 15-yard line.
Thought we had a hold out there.
Close. Yep.
On Slattery.
It's going to be 3rd and 4, 5 for Revere.
Ball just over the 15. They need to get to the 18.
We're moving up in importance in plays in this game. This
one's pretty big.
Very important, yes.
Gonna look for DeStefano up the middle. They had him. They need to wrap him up.
Had him, escaped. They got the first down. Give Revere credit. Stefano on the carry for the first down. This is a case down where you've got a team that's down mentally. You don't want to give them chances that they can come back on you. They're at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Clock is moving. We're under 7. Just got to find out where Lopez is. You don't want him to beat you again deep.
Lopez on a sweep.
And they got him.
Good.
They got Sullivan.
Yeah, Bungard.
Yep, Bungard. That
Good
young
job,
man
Kevin.
is a football
Ryan,
player.
Chris, I'm sorry.
Chris is a junior,
Yeah.
and he is a football player, folks. Loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Lions have hit hard tonight too defensively. They have they've had some real good hits.
You can see your confidence in the defense.
Yes.
This last couple of series, they really.
Coach Paul Tenaglia has really done a nice job with the defense. Stepping up, firing, and incomplete, no flag.
Had a collision, a couple
that
of
was
Lions.
A couple of Lions.
Uncatchable.
One of them's that Gump that's down. 2 Lions are down.
Yeah, Gump and Nolan.
Yep.
Yeah. 3rd, 15. Double covered. Nice defensive job by the secondary. This is a big play for the Revere Patriots. In fact, they may end up taking a timeout.
This is a big play for the Lions defense. They're congratulating themselves for that last play, but they don't want to take a rest here and give up the first down. They need to focus one more down here.
Sullivan looks, fires, and it's incomplete, overthrown. The Lions have done the job on defense. That was close to kind of a little bit of a clutch there on the jersey by the Lions, but not called.
Good non-call.
Good non-call. That's right. That's right. 4th down, a punting situation. And let's secure the football on the punt. In fact, I wouldn't even try to field it.
They get Kyler Brown back.
Kyler Brown is back, right.
And we got a flag, 2 flags.
Yeah. Legal substitution.
Legal substitution. Dead ball foul, dead ball foul, legal substitution. That'll back them up 5 yards. And once again, this ball should just hit the turf and not be picked up.
I could smell a bad snap right here into the end zone.
Just send a couple of guys to make sure it's punted.
And stay away from the kicker.
Or pounce on it if it goes into the end zone. He's kicking out of the end zone, so.
Right. You just need possession
he is kicking
of the ball.
Into the wind, too, which is has been a big factor all night.
Good snap. Short kick. Get away from it, Chumpson. Get away from it. It's backing up. Lions are going to get it at about the 30-yard line. And they're going to go on offense, 1st and 10.
Just like our wedge shots, hits and back up, right? We had that spin on
just
there.
like your wedge shot.
I can't remember the last time one of my wedge shots.
The last time for me would be the first time. Yeah. They do back up, but it's because the wind blows them backwards.
It may have come back because I hit the wall.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It hit the clubhouse and came back.
Came back.
All right. Matty Hooton is the quarterback. Sal Lopoli the running back. Lopoli, football. Brisk to the open and just caught by the shoe tops. Almost took that for a touchdown. The tackler was James Cayusis. Saved the touchdown.
There's an example of why you never stop your feet.
That's right. Good point. He was just not wrapped up.
Offensive line, which I like to talk about,
effort.
being a former line coach, has done an exceptional job tonight.
They have done an
absolutely
exceptional job.
Usually never recognized, but
17
always
yard
important.
pickup for Mr. Lopoli. And he has the ball. He has an opening. And Revere is tired. He's in for the touchdown. He had 204. 214 before that one. He just added another 15 or 16, so he's up to 230 yards, 4 touchdowns. He now has 10 on the season, and this is the Lions' highest point total since the Acton-Boxborough game.
Yeah, and let's give a shout out to the offensive line. Ryan Gamer, Andy Dolan, Ben Jordan, Matt Dimitrov, and Tom Marshall, along with Mike Perez at tight end. Excellent job by the front 6.
I don't count the tight ends because their pitcher always ends up in the paper.
Oh.
That was the thing. Linemen don't end up in the paper ever.
But the Gronk.
Well, that's the exception.
Low snap, ball down, kick is good. Nice job by Hooten to get that ball on the ground. What a comeback by the Lions. They've scored 25 points. They've done it in 15 minutes. So they are really becoming a scoring machine second half. And we'll go to break.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
How many yards?
Welcome back. Once again, the Lions are kicking it off
2-2-9.
after scoring their 4th touchdown of the second half. They now have an 11-point lead, and they're kicking it off is Hennessy. 4:52 to play, and this has been an offensive explosion unlike any that we've seen this year. Hennessy, nice kick, deep kick, go in the end zone, and it will stay in the end zone. He has kicked off well tonight, done a nice job. Had the wind, of course, and did a great job with it.
Yeah, he did a good foot in that one.
I have to say, Revere's field position has been absolutely miserable in the second half, too.
Yeah.
They've turned it over a couple times, a fumble, a pass interception. So,
well, to be fair, having lost their best running back in Victor Rivera, they've had to rely more on DeStefano and the multi-talents of Lopez as a receiver and runner. But I have not seen Lopez run with the ball much. He's been more targeted as a receiver the second half.
Right. Sullivan, back, steps up, throws it, blocked.
Knocked down by
Bungard, I think.
No, it was Costa.
Yeah, it was Costa that time. Yeah, Bungard was there, but I think it was Costa with the hand.
Costa had the hand up.
2nd and 10. And Revere is sort of in a position now where they really do have to throw the football.
That's not their strength.
No, they don't want to do that, and they're throwing into a hurricane.
Well.
Oh, I think so. And I think, too, that they're playing so many guys on offense, defense, right, both ways. Here comes the counter to Lopez, and he picks up very good yardage up to the 41-yard line. So a pickup of 21 yards. And I wonder why we haven't seen more of that.
That was a well-executed play.
Yes,
they like that a lot.
Cross trap, yeah.
That was the one that Rivera runs very well from that spot, so Lopez filled in nicely there.
Defense can't stop now. You want to keep playing and make them use clock. Fake the counter, toss.
Oh, there's Rivera.
And Rivera is back in the football game, and they tossed it to him. And they picked up a down. Oh no, that would be a real shame.
I think he may have. Yeah, I think he may have. Got kicked by Sullivan when
he made the initial grab,
yeah,
didn't he?
Yeah. So he landed hard.
If we can see that again, possibly, Tom. See what happened to Chris Bungard. He was down and he stayed down and he wasn't moving a lot. They're going to put the ball back at the 40-yard line.
So that'll be about a 12-yard, 3rd and 12 maybe.
Well, they're just, they were just a yard short, so you're right. It's going to be about 3rd and 12.
We need the ambulance.
We're going to take Chris. We're going to get a ride for Chris, I think.
Oh,
we're going to have a little, excuse me, a little bit of a delay here. They're signaling for the ambulance to come out. And gosh, he has had such a great night. Here's the replay.
Here's the replay of Chris. He may have landed on his shoulder or collarbone.
Yeah.
Hard to say. The way
I mean, he was flailing his legs and stuff, so there was movement. But by the looks of it, they're looking at like a shoulder.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I'm familiar with those in football, to be honest with you.
Kind of a familiar resemblance,
Yeah.
a family resemblance.
Yeah.
Here comes the stretcher. We'll take a break. We'll hope that Chris is okay, and we'll be back.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
Hola, por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma.
¿Se ve bien? Gracias.
Da ese primer paso hacia un mejor futuro. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para encontrar cursos para adultos gratis.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Okay, folks, we're back. We're still awaiting the outcome for Chris Bungard. He is at the center of the field. The stretcher has been brought out. We are speculating, without any real knowledge, that it might be something to do with a shoulder. And I certainly hope that maybe a dislocation, or who knows. We just want Chris to be okay. They're getting ready to put him on the stretcher. And I can't say enough about, had talked earlier about what a terrific season he's been having and getting better each and every game.
12.
So let's see what develops from this. While we have a minute, thanks again, Chumps with Telemedia. This is the second Friday night in a row that they have operated under just horrific field conditions. Weather has been atrocious. They battle through it. They do it. And the quality of their performance is outstanding.
Yeah, it's wherever we go around the league, people just are amazed at the production that our group puts on.
Yeah.
And they compliment us, and we say we have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You know, that it's the kids, it's Tom Peterson, Dan Sylvia, it's the people that you don't see, you don't hear.
The brains behind the outfit is Craig Robertson. We know that's
right.
He's the key man over there.
Absolutely. He puts our pregame faces on. And
I have to say another thing too, that the glass inside our press box here is getting more and more fogged up. Now,
there's a lot of hot air here.
It couldn't be the hot air, could it? I think we had a disqualification in this football game. Number 12 for Revere, I think, has been asked to leave.
And we haven't got an explanation on that. We just heard it from
next door to us.
Reliable sources.
Yes. Let's see. The medics are working with him, making sure that they secure before they move. Boy, it's just, you could hear a pin drop out there, can't you?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Looks like Katie Shagnon is already on the phone, possibly alerting hospital or.
Well, here's the replay again. Chris goes in, slips
Boom,
off,
right on that shoulder.
and
kind of grabs his arm a
it's
little
his
bit.
right shoulder.
Yep, it is.
So I think that's what took the most of the
Right.
force when he landed.
And turf fields are fantastic, but there's not a lot of give, is there?
No.
They're pretty solid. We'll be right back.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Welcome back. Here's the replay one more time and in slow motion. Chris is number 77, wrapping up the quarterback. He bounces off. And again, it looks like the brunt of the blow was a shoulder, right shoulder.
Yeah, and that's what he grabbed. You see him grabbing it right there with his left arm.
So possibly broken arm? I don't know.
Yeah, it's
and there is the process that we're going through right now. This has put a damper on the night where the Lions were down 14-0 at halftime. They came back with 4 touchdowns. Sal Lapoli, over 230 yards rushing. A tremendous football game for him tonight. And right now, our thoughts are with Chris and his family. His mother is there.
And it's a type of injury that it could happen almost in any sport because it wasn't a contact with another player.
Right. Right.
Slipping a
just fell wrong.
Yeah.
1 in a million.
Exactly.
They may be going back now to get the vehicle. They still haven't put him on the stretcher yet.
They still haven't put him on that, no.
Okay, we're going to phase out for a few minutes.
Maybe
we'll check on Chris, and we'll be back. There's the Lions sideline.
We can get a couple of replays of the scoring, the touchdowns.
They are headed, looks like they are getting into the vehicle over there. And you can see the crowd, a lot of the Tundra, a lot of the fans.
Tundra's still here.
Yeah, give them credit for coming out tonight.
And the band is still
sticking
here.
it out. The band's still there.
And a diehard parents.
Yeah. Coach Kaiser walking away in the black. All the coaches have been out showing their concern for Chris. And I think they have the board, right? They're going to try to place him on the board. I'm going to say also that Chris being 245 pounds, they're going to need a few people to hoist that board. Here comes another piece of apparatus.
Yeah. Well,
Which would have got here quicker had they actually drove onto the field.
Driven the truck out.
I don't.
Right. That's like my son fighting a house fire with park the fire truck down the street.
Yeah. Run the hose in.
Run the hose.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a splint or some sort of splint
Yeah.
apparatus. So.
Yep.
Well, I was just going to say, that's certainly not.
That's not shoulder right now. Okay, folks, we're going to take another break. We hope that Chris will be situated, and we'll be back.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won. What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah! Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go.
I'm a teacher. I make
See?
Welcome back, everyone. Long delay, but we want to make sure that every precaution is taken to ensure the wellness of Chris Bungard. He is being taken off the field. The situation is 3rd and about 25. We are in the 4th quarter. Lions on top. And right now our concern is certainly with Chris and his wellness. Sullivan to throw it. Looks to the out, and Christian Finn had that red. And Christian was very close. I don't know who came in to replace Bungard yet. Let's see if we
think
can
it was
pick
Peter
up.
Miller, 44.
Okay, I think you're right. I don't remember Peter there before.
Yeah, Peter was the one that's in for Chris.
It's now 4th down and 25, and certainly Revere is not going to punt the football here.
Yes.
Or are they?
They're going to
They're
punt.
set up in punt formation.
Yeah, and Lopez, number 2, is going to do the punting, because somehow in the in all of the confusion around the injury, the one of the players from Revere, the punter, got ejected.
And we didn't see what
We
the
don't
cause was.
Right, we don't know the cause or circumstances. Well, Sullivan's coming back on, so I guess they're
Yeah,
going
I
to
didn't
go.
think they don't have any chance really if they punt the ball, and
Right.
if they don't get the first down, they don't have any chance either. So
Right.
they're in an awful position. But they are setting up for punt.
It looks like a punt. Yeah, there we are.
Let's see if they do. The Lions are just going to let them kick it. They have no one back deep. And Lopez kicks it to no one. And it's a short kick. Lions will get it at about the 40.
Yeah, 40, 42.
And they simply need to
38.
run out the clock now.
The clock you see on the screen is official. It's
Here's the Tundra group. Lions need to run it out. They need to escape without any more injuries. They probably will play next week if they win at Reading, Massachusetts. And we'll have to check the papers to be sure of that. And the time of that game, probably Friday night. That's assuming that Reading wins this weekend, and they probably will. Lapoli, again, with the carry, and he just adds to his total.
he had about 229 before.
And he picked
So
up
he's-
about 5 more there. I'm going to have to check my record books this week to see what the all-time the rushing leader for the Lions. He's got to be putting himself up there. I think we've had a couple of 300-yard games. Long count. Lapoli once again. Gotten better each and every week. Drives it ahead, close to first down yardage. Picks up 3 or 4 more. It's 3rd and a yard.
More importantly, the clock just keeps ticking away.
Keeps ticking away.
Tackle by number 33, Eddie Ballo.
To Revere's credit, they came up from down on the coast, traveled a long way, had an excellent first half, lost their best player in most of this game. Hung in there tough, but I think they just got worn down. Lapoli, once again, first down yardage.
Ball carried by number 21, Sal Lapoli.
And the Lions certainly are just trying to run the clock. We're going to get the 2-minute warning.
Key thing now is to not let the frustration of Revere
right. Don't do anything
impact
foolish.
some of our players and
yes.
do something foolish to not be able to play again next week.
Ball's at the 25-yard line. And Lapoli's getting big holes. They're just enormous holes for him. That's a pickup of 6 or 7. Can I just have number of carries for him?
31 carries.
31 carries.
247 yards.
Wow.
8 yards per carry.
Timeout for Revere.
Revere's taking the timeout. Minute 37 to go. And this is a full timeout.
This might be a timeout where you tell everybody, listen, there's more football to be played.
Right. Keep the
You
chippiness
still
out
have
of it.
4 more games for yourselves.
Yep.
It is a 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Lapoli, once again, Sutter steps, picks up positive yardage, keeps the legs going. Guest just walked into our booth, Principal Stephen Murray, and we welcome you, Stephen, tonight. You must be awfully proud of the comeback from these guys.
It was fantastic, 25 unanswered points. A lot of the balls were dropped here and there, but they kept working hard, and they worked as a team, and this is just wonderful. Really, really proud of all of them.
Thanks, Stephen. We are too. We didn't really see this comeback coming, to be honest with you. And we've got Sal over 55 yards carried tonight. That's remarkable.
That's good. Hope he saves some for Reading next week. That'd be great. He's had a great game.
And it's true, I think, that the administration is taking the announcers out to dinner if the Lions are in next week.
I'll use the corporate card.
Thanks, Steve. We know you do a great job. Nothing but positive comments about Chelmsford High School since you've been there, and it just really doing fantastic work.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a Chelmsford guy back in town too that's known for a long time. We're coming down to the end. I don't think the Lions have to snap it again. They may do it one more time, but yeah, and Hooten takes the knee. The Lions are going to leave with a 25-14 victory, coming back from a 14-0 halftime deficit. And the only negative was the injury to Chris Bungard, and we wish him the best. Howie and Rob, any closing thoughts real fast?
Just an excellent comeback by the Lions. Salapoli, the offensive line, you got to give them credit. All 6 of them up there. Perez, Gamer, Dolan, Jordan, Dimitrov, and Marshall all did an excellent job.
I think the offense finally found their confidence, and scoring 25 unanswered points like that. The defense, I think, has been shining all year, but this night I think belongs to the offense. They did a great job.
So I want to thank everybody in the truck, all the Chelmsford Telemedia people. Thank Howie and Rob. Dave Markham, as always, it's a pleasure to have you. And Ronna, all those statistics that you kept for us tonight, really essential. And thanks to Stephen for blessing us with a little bit of principal talk. It's always nice when your principal has a chance to smile and have positive things.
Yeah. It's a great night. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to sign off now. Thanks for joining us. We'll be with you again next week somewhere, probably Reading.
Good night.